Hey, everybody, we're going to talk about purifying your mind today versus having it cluttered with a whole bunch of thoughts and things that are not serving you so that you can create a great day. So, the first thing I want to share with you was a statistic that I learned a few years ago. There was a poll taken to see what's the average attention span of an adult these days. And they were coming from the point of view that, with cell phones and social media, and all the various platforms on social media like TikTok and podcast and Instagram and Facebook and all those different platforms. What's the average attention span now? And this was a few years back. Okay, so the average attention span of an adult being able to focus is 8.5 seconds. Interestingly enough, a goldfish can focus its attention for 9 seconds. So, over the years, the average attention span for an adult is less than a goldfish. I mean, that's quite humorous if you really look at it. So, one of the things that you can do, I've actually got 5 techniques that you can do in order to detoxify your mind, if you will, and purify it so that you can have more freed up attention, more space, if you will, and be able to think and control your thoughts and control your emotions and have the kind of moods that you would like to have during your daily life, if you will. So, if your mood level is not at least as enthusiasm or above, then that's a little red flag to tell you that you've got some things going on in there. So you need to inspect it so that you can let go of those things that are controlling your mind, that's controlling you, versus having the kind of thoughts that you want to have. So the first technique is basically you can practice a form of you can practice meditation, or you can practice a form of presence, because when you're present, no two things can occupy the same space at the same time. That is the law of physics. So practicing presence, being in the moment, and doing this for a minute or two would help you basically stabilize yourself, controlling your thoughts, and being able to put your attention on what you want to put it on. Another technique you could do is prayer, some form of prayer, but instead of asking for a whole bunch of things, try giving thanks for the things that you have, the things that are to come, and just coming from a mindset of gratitude. Another technique that we use here a lot is practicing a form of gratitude as far as writing down the things you are grateful for, the things that people do for you, the things that you are grateful and can appreciate about yourself. That's a very positive process. So, but that's actually writing those things now down, not just prayer. The fourth thing you can do, which really helps me, is, if you're in a snit about something and your thoughts aren't serving you and you kind of need to express some things that come in as a mood lower than enthusiasm, you can just write those things down. I know one of the things that I do is at the end of my day, you know, sometimes I am frazzled. I mean, just frazzled, and my thoughts aren't serving me very well. So, one of the things I do that switches that is about an hour to an hour, 15 minutes in the gym. And it's so funny. I always walk out of the gym wondering what on earth was all that about when I walked in the gym, because I'm in such a different mindset. It's like everything's like, it's like I've gone through a purification program. So, exercise is obviously a form of movement, right? Gets the body into moving, and you kind of need to be focused when you exercise, and it's just a release. And so exercise, it could be at the gym, it also could be yoga. Yoga causes you to have to be in the moment, focusing on the breath. And I've done that as well. And I always, always leave class wondering what was I in before I took that class today? How did I get there? Well, it's mental, it's the thoughts that I was having, disturbances that occurred during the day, things outside my control that I couldn't get handled. So all of those things combined usually cause our mind to be filled with things that we need to basically we need to detoxify and kind of run our mind through a purification process, and we can do that on a daily basis. So presence, prayer, gratitude, writing down the things that you're grateful for, journaling, and it doesn't have to take an hour. Just journal a little bit and see how it switches your day. And then exercise, some form of exercise at the gym, lifting weights, yoga, whatever works for you, whatever makes you feel positive at the end of it and in a different mindset. Those are the techniques that will shift your mind and your thoughts so that you can create a fantastic life on a daily basis. See you next week.